Alright, we are back, and we all know it's not a year on the calendar if there's not a Logan Paul controversy in it. Ever since this kid has joined the internet, he's been all over the internet with controversies, spewing weird and dumb shit, and just doing his utmost best to get cancelled. We all know the most notable one, the Forest incident. Of that, he did something dumb as well, I can't remember it. Of that, of course, he belittled an entire faith, and yeah, after that, he married his now soon-to-be wife, who likes getting penthouses by using her hands and her mouth. Okay, that's a bit mean, but yeah. And now he's back at it again. Now, somehow, I've learned that this kid, well, not kid, he's older than me, but this guy got into a mechanical engineering course into a university before becoming a YouTuber. Now, I pity the Americans that have to deal with a schooling system that allows a dumb ass like this man to actually go into one of the hardest degrees to get. I'm pretty sure it's one of the hardest degrees to get, you know, one of the hardest courses to continue on, to complete. I don't know. But, I mean, this guy has done it again. He's here back at it, suing CoffeeZilla for damaging his good reputation. And I just want to ask, when did Logan Paul get a good reputation? This guy has never had a good reputation all his years on the internet. We all thought he changed a bit, and then he went on to just show his real side again. And I don't know what's going through this guy's head. Now, if you don't know, CoffeeZilla made a video in the past on Logan Paul, of course, exposing his crypto zoo scam. And he basically got threatened to be sued, but that didn't happen. Then afterwards, Logan Paul sent an apology video thanking him. He went on other people's videos and complimented the work that CoffeeZilla does, saying it's very thorough and very accurate and stuff like that. He also promised to refund people, which he hasn't done completely yet. He's refunded the minimum of people. I don't know how to explain it. There's two different ways you could invest into cryptocurrency and do crypto zoo scam thing, and he refunded about 18% of that. That 18% was I think initial investors and stuff. It's not the actual people that bought the cryptocurrency. He refunded all of his investors, but not the people that spent almost, I think it's 18 million on his cryptocurrency, and he's not refunded it. He's blaming it on the government. He's not taking responsibility for his actions. So what happened was that CoffeeZilla wanted to make a video on his other company that he has called Liquid Marketplace, which is a weird thing on its own. It's also technically an NFT because you're just buying a picture, but you can basically buy a percentage of ownership over things that people want to put on there. One of the things where I'm pretty sure it's Logan Paul's card or stuff, which doesn't make sense because does that mean if they actually sell that one day, that person needs to get that percentage of ownership he bought's money's worth? Or how does that work? Because if the guy just never sells it and he dies with it and it gets lost, it's basically just money someone threw underneath into the drain or in the water. I don't know, man. But I don't understand this concept. In all fairness, if you actually invest into or buy things on a site that Logan Paul has created or something that Logan Paul's an owner of, except for Prime, because at least there's one guy that doesn't scam you, KSI, who is the face of Prime if you think about it. You know, I'm not going to say you deserve to get scammed, but I mean, to each their own. If you are dumb enough to do something like that, I mean, it's your own fault you're losing your money at that point, but it's also technically still his fault because he is scamming you. But what was happening is that I'm pretty sure the government or someone was doing an investigation. I can't say that word now. Why? Investigation into Liquid Marketplace, which is one of Logan Paul's companies, like I said, and it's been investigated for fraud and money laundering or something like that. I don't know, something to do with basically they steal the money instead of actually using it in the company or just keeping it safe or something like that. I don't know the entire details, but basically just another scam that Logan Paul's running. There were a bunch of things going into the co-owner, I'm thinking his name is Ryan or something, that basically he was using money from the business on personal expenses and stuff like that. So of course CoffeeZilla, last time he didn't do it, this time he wanted to give the guy a heads up. He messaged him and he said basically, hey, do you have any comment on this subject? Why before I put out the video, you've got like 24 hours to respond or something. And literally 3 hours before that 24-hour deadline, he got sued by Logan Paul and his team of 5 lawyers. Now, 5 lawyers is a bit overboard. It just shows you that he's throwing around his money and he's got no ground to stand on. And I feel bad for CoffeeZilla. If you want to go support CoffeeZilla, of course you can go to his channel. He put up a few ways. He dropped new merch that you can go buy and support him for the case. And also joining his Patreon, he'll also put the money towards him and the legal fees. Now, I'm pretty sure everyone already knows this, but Logan Paul is a fucking idiot and one of the worst personalities on the platform or on the internet. Either or, you know, you can choose which one, but basically means the same thing. And I still don't know how this guy has an audience. I mean, look at the things he's doing here. He's basically trying to ruin someone's career over having actually asked him, does he have anything to talk about? You know, does he have any opinions on the matter at hand of his company being investigated for all these different things? And he just sues him for basically ruining his great reputation. And I didn't know he had one. Like I said, it's a weird thing. He's literally the Japanese forest kid. He's nothing beyond that. He's just the same kid making dumb decisions. Now, I feel like if people are dumb like him and continue to make mistakes over and over without learning anything out of from them, because I mean, after 4 times of just fucking about on the internet and finding out, you probably start to learn not to do dumb things, Logan Paul. But no, this guy just continues. Now, I should be like wary of what I say. Maybe I damage his good reputation too and he decides to sue me, which I will go to jail for because I'm poor. I don't care at this point, man. If this guy wants to do that, let him do it. It's like, it's this thing in South Africa we call klein mannetjies syndrome, which is small man syndrome. It's when you don't have a lot of confidence in yourself because of something that happened in your life or something. And I feel like he's suffering from that. Each time someone critiques him, he just threatens with lawyers. I don't know what's happening to the internet these days. People are so soft, man. First, we've got Mr. Beast that sends a technical lawsuit. It's not technically a lawsuit. It's more of a warning, a cease and desist letter. Just saying, if you continue with your shit, we will make you find out. But yeah, Logan Paul doesn't go through those stages of grief or something, whatever you want to call it. He basically just goes straight to the main point, skips the intro, everything. He goes straight to the climax of the movie and just basically sends the guy an actual fucking lawsuit. I don't get it, man. This guy has no fucking idea what he's doing. I don't know how he got to the position where he is in. Yeah, I don't know. There's nothing else to say about the situation. It's just sad. This CoffeeZilla does his research, you know, does his homework. He's not just, like I said, someone like me just spewing shit into a mic, talking about other people that actually do work. But yeah, I just hope someone can help him out of the situation. I want to say let's help Logan Paul go bankrupt, but because like Prime is so lucrative, it is dying down a bit though. He will probably still make a few $1 million before running out of the Prime fuel things. I don't know. But yeah, I just hope people see who he really is, and I really hope he loses this case, and I hope the judge gives him a very, very hefty punishment. I hope, in all honesty, I hope he has to transfer like 20 mil, 10 mil to CoffeeZilla for wasting his time and also having false accusations and also damaging his reputation on the internet, making it seem things that he says is untrue, because that's the line of work he's in. He's technically a journalist on YouTube. Now, yeah, I just wish, I don't know, I just wish Dylan Dennis could actually fight so he could knock some sense into this dude. But since he got back from that fight, he's been back to the old ways of being just a fucking ginormous asshole and thinking the world revolves around him. I can't wait for someday for him to just realize no one actually gives a shit about him. He's just here on the planet like the rest of us, and he's not special at all. I mean, this guy has zero fucking talent except for taking steroids when he was younger and right now to make sure he still looks big-ish. But he's not that big for someone using steroids. The balding explains it. Him and his brother both. I don't know. I would put up a petition to wipe the Paul family off the map. Well, not the mother. Maybe the father. I think it's his genes. I've seen him a few times in videos. I think it's his genes that are influencing the world right now, and I don't think that's a good thing. But yeah, like I wanted to say, if someone is dumb enough to do things like this 4 times in a row, or 3 times in a row, or even more than once, on purpose, by the way, then I'm pretty sure the government needs to or issue a policy that he needs to get castrated to make sure that his genes never enter the pool of humanity. I feel like if someone is dumb enough to do this, they shouldn't even be able to vote because they don't know who to vote for. They're just gonna eeny, meeny, miny, mo, you know? I'm just joking. Everyone has the right to vote. It's a joke. Please don't cry. I know people on the internet get sadness, you know. You are very brittle. You're like that doll in the Wizard of Oz that just broke her legs or something. I don't know why I'm like laughing, but yeah, it's a joke. Everyone deserves to vote except for Logan Paul because he's a fucking idiot. But yeah, just that's my opinion. South African male that dislikes Logan Paul because he's a fucking idiot. I don't know why I keep saying he's a fucking idiot. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about this situation. If you guys end up joining, you know what to do, like, subscribe, share, notify yourself, upload when I upload my brilliant content by clicking the notification bell. And yeah, just go support CoffeeZilla if you have the money. I would, but I'm like severely broke. I don't know why I'm laughing at my own sadness. But yeah, I'm actually broke. Yeah, just I'm broke. Go support him, help him. Let's beat this child. Let's beat Logan Paul. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.